So I'm drinking my water, and little Henry's. To take the dreaded steroids. Down. There's no going back now.
I would just like to point out that the last day and this morning, he's been doing very well prior to the steroids.
Yeah. So less steroids get all the
credit. While we are
credit.
happy that we do have steroids available to us, while this is an option, I don't want the steroids to get all the glory, because honestly, I really do wonder what he would be like in a week if we didn't do the steroids.
Yeah.
But he still does have pain enough. The doctor is concerned about the inflammation markers.
Yeah.
So we're going to do steroids.
Well, I'm thinking our inflammation markers have been high for 2 months. Like 10x high.
Well,
and this can go to your eyes.
Well, it could have already gone to your eyes.
We're going to get my eyes checked today to make sure there's no signs.
I mean, what I'm saying is that if it was going to go to your eyes, it probably would have already gone to your eyes. I don't think it's going to your eyes. It's just precautionary, just to get monitored. We got an eye doctor appointment 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Today is the day. So we've been trying to get into an eye doctor, but they were 6 weeks out.
It's a wait list.
So we've been waiting to see an eye doctor to get monitored.
I gotta eat like a normal person now. You gotta eat with this stuff. I say that because I eat OMAD. I eat once a day. Are you filming this? Good. But now I gotta eat like a normal. I gotta eat breakfast. So homegrown homemade yogurt and bananas. Just like, let's get all the feed ready. That's right. How y'all do it? We just had a 20-minute find a bucket session. Look, Karun's been hiding them in the Hollywood.
Clean, because
look
when
at
I
you.
keep all here, so they all disappear, no? So I have to give them only few so they can rotate.
That makes sense. There you go. There's all our buckets. For the last 3 days, I've been hanging my knee out there because I couldn't bend it. Look, it's like crazy. My knee is pretty much 100%. Now, why my feet didn't follow that path, I don't know. Ben, it's here, photography, just capturing the season. Every month he comes and it's good because you have to think about what has changed. Well, the fat hens are growing bigger. We've got them in a white poultry net now. They've graduated the shocker knot. The luchadors have a shade cloth now, guys. We've got pigs out on the forest. We've got ducklings in the brooder. We've got white pumpkins to harvest. A lot changes when you think about it. I mean, it might not seem like it, but then if you look over at over a month, a lot has changed.
Look at this like year-old egg.
Are you serious?
I think that a chicken laid that.
Is that really an egg? That's not a fake egg?
I think it's real.
I bet that's a wooden egg. It's wooden.
Yeah.
That's one way to test.
Look at their fans.
No, they're really showing off, aren't they?
There we go, right through them.
Their tails are wet. It's not very pretty. Okay, Jonah, they're completely out of feed, which means they aren't getting enough. You're gonna have to give them more than what's normal, okay? So we might have to go back and get more feed. Yeah, look how hungry.
I know.
We gotta keep them in feed because they're harvested this weekend.
I'm gonna bring feed out this afternoon.
Yeah, so.
Same amount.
Okay. Their grit looks good. Let's clean out their water.
I do that every day.
Good. Oh boy. We forgot to turn the water off. It's been running for 24 hours. Well, at least they got accelerated on the till job. All right, we can't do that anymore. We can't trust that we're gonna turn it off. One, because we forget to turn it off. And listen, we keep the hose in there. We gotta get the hose out. They have a good way of blending fun into work, that's for sure.
You gotta start a timer, Papa, to see who can stay on the longest.
You gotta go 8 seconds, or you get no score. Get in, pull that hose out. Chore time, Mr. Henry. White pumpkins.
I think this one might be bad. Let's just give it straight to the pigs.
Put a pig pile. Make a pig pile.
There's a pig pile.
We've got Henry the cart hooked up to Willie. We're gonna load Willie. We're gonna load our porch with pumpkins to cure. That's a good one. Mom, what's the purpose of all the white pumpkins?
Well, I just grew them.
For White Christmas.
I had a gigantic variety that went into the bad garden, and this was just what I had left over.
I think this
Oh, and
We had
you
edible
put-
pumpkins in the sacrifice garden.
You had no. We have edible pumpkins over there.
Oh, we do.
We had you put my really blue one. The blue ones went into the. I
Oh.
know. So basically, what happened is
We should have put the ones we really wanted in this garden.
yes.
Look at the spaghetti squash, kind of pathetic. That's okay, because we don't
I know,
really
we
like
don't
spaghetti
really like
squash
it.
anymore.
So it works out.
That was that one year we grew all the spaghetti squash.
You like this one?
White pumpkins everywhere. Probably this whole row. Look at all these little white pumpkins.
Oh yeah.
Get one of those little ones, Gideon. Show the camera. Show us. Nice. Look at these big pumpkins. These will turn orange. We've got some. Are those edibles right there, Rebecca?
The little orange ones are.
Yeah. All right. Nice. We got it. Let's haul it up. We got a load there and in the back of Sally. Called it Sally. Willie. Two and a half gallons fill us. That means in her heyday, it was probably 5 gallons with calf sharing.
When she was.
When she had 4 teats
When she
instead of
had
2. This is 2 teats. And sharing it with the calf. Goodness.
Yeah, I bet we could get 5 if we milked twice a day.
Zero standards here. This is part of our quest to not need the grocery store. There's some vulnerabilities there. You know, a big part of it is growing our own food. But with Azure, this is like bulk organic ordering, isn't it?
It is.
What kind of stuff do you have to get there?
I buy like rice and nuts.
Mason jars, peanut butter, cheese, sour cream.
Oh, you know all that peanut butter.
Yeah. We are packing mucho butter. We got it all in box. Let's put it in here now, Lily. Getting out of its boxes and into nice containers, like so. Let's grab a little lunch from this morning's harvest. So I put it middle down in a little bit of water in a baking pan. How'd my squash turn out, babe?
I think it turned out really well. Do you want just butter in yours?
Yeah, I'll just take butter, maybe a little bit of cinnamon. I am animal-based, so I eat mostly meat, but I do eat the occasional fruit, like a squash, and I guess cinnamon, a little bit of spices.
A little bit, just a little bit.
And I'm happy on it. I've never felt better in my life as far as diet is concerned. I maintain my weight. I just crave and enjoy meat.
You really do.
It was really, you know, I've been doing that for a year. I did just meat July last year,
2020.
and that was just carnivore.
When I found out about carnivore diet, I was like,
that's
this
me.
is the diet for you, Justin.
Well, I do rice. I guess that's the spices and rice is the breaking of the rule.
So I think at this point we're gonna call it intuitive eating,
Well,
as opposed to a diet.
yes.
You have some intuition. Well, we added the rice on, especially right now because you are losing weight.
That's good though. I'm excited about the squash. Vary it up a little bit. Makes my life a little bit more exciting. When you grow your own food, it's definitely more of a gamble than if you buy something at the grocery store.
I don't think so. Yes, for some things, because I've had some really
Distaste.
crappy.
Like
I've
what
bought
you would
some really
say.
crappy produce.
This is
at the
what you would
grocery
say
store.
tastes mealy.
Yeah, I'm
And
wondering
I think if we
just
went
'cause
and
we
got an
just
acorn
cooked
squash
it.
at the grocery store right now, there's no chance it would be mealy.
Oh no, there is.
This could be so fresh, is the problem. We are actually at the eye doctor now. I'm whispering because Mr. Henry is asleep. So we're gonna just go make sure nothing's wrong with my eyes, except they are overly sensitive to light. That's always been the case. MXFZ. That's an H.
It's an H at the beginning.
Yep. Double good news. I got some really cool shades from the dilation. They even retract. These are even adjustable. So I don't have to buy any sunglasses back.
Great.
And my eyes are perfectly fine.